Hello and welcome. You're watching this special video on NewsX YouTube, and we're talking about the IPL mini auctions. The headline at this moment: no, it's not Cameron Green. No, it's not Matisha Patirana. No, it's not Prithvi Shaw either. The headline is Auqib Dar from Baramulla, a fast bowler and an all-rounder, has bagged an 8.4 crore contract from the Delhi Capitals. Well, I'm being joined by Kashish. Kashish, another possible success story in the making. He's not a young player, he's 29 years old, but getting that big 8.4 crore contract, how big is this?
So honestly, this is really big for Jammu and Kashmir. This is really big for Baramulla, as he is the most expensive player from Jammu and Kashmir to be purchased for an amount of 8.4 crore. It actually brings more and more attention towards the growing talent in Jammu and Kashmir.
Yeah, and well, talking about the story in itself, it is magical because, as I said, this is not a 20-year-old who's gotten that contract. This is someone who is well in his prime. And coming off the back of excellent performances in the Shahid Mushtaq Ali Trophy, I'm going to read out his records for you. But first, talking about the story in itself, born on November 4, 1996 in Baramulla, father, not exactly coming from a very, very well-earning family. Started playing tennis ball cricket when he was growing up. Represented Jammu and Kashmir in the Under-19 Cooch Behar Trophy, in the Under-23 Colonel C.K. Naidu Trophy. Made his A-list debut in 2018. Made his first-class debut in 2020. And now 5 years later, on the back of very, very excellent performances in the domestic season, we've seen this before as well when it comes to the IPL, right?
Exactly.
The USP has always been players like these, uncapped players.
These uncapped players, they are usually being bought by MI. MI is actually known for getting such players, and now it is DC. They are going to groom a player like him from Jammu Kashmir. This has actually brought a lot of celebrations in Jammu Kashmir. All the young kids are going to be inspired that someone at the age of 29 is getting an amount of 8.4 crores, and he has been really successful in the domestic circuit. We're talking about the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. He successfully picked 15 wickets in 7 matches, and where the economy was less than 8.
That's great when it comes to T20 cricket, and two very important points raised by you. I'm going to talk about it one by one. Number one is the MI template that you spoke about, and number two, the inspiration that this brings to other cricketers. Talking about the MI template, we're seeing this happen as well, right? Another uncapped player going for 14 crore. We were talking about Auqib Dar going for 8.4 crore. So these are not established players. What MI does is they invest long. Okay, you talk about Tilak Varma's.
We talk about Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya. These are the players that have Jasprit Bumrah.
Absolutely.
These are the players groomed by MI, and then they groom them to a level that they make big in the Indian team as well.
Absolutely. This is a template that we are seeing growingly following up by other teams following it up as well. But now talking about the other point, when you see, if you're a cricketer, an uncapped player in India, you're 30 years old, you're not young anymore, entering your 30s. How important is it to see that IPL teams are watching you? If you have that one successful season in domestic cricket, you could be a crore pati thanks to IPL and these people who are putting in so much money into you.
See, the thing is, he's an all-rounder whose base price was just 30 lakhs.
30 lakhs,
and
exactly.
The bid, it actually went from Rajasthan Royals and then Royal Challengers Bangalore. They went up to 1.1 crore, and then SRH joined, RCB dropped, and then the bid was between SRH and Delhi Capitals till 7 crores, and then Delhi Capital went all in with 8.4 crores.
Absolutely. Talking about Auqib Dar again, we're talking about Jammu and Kashmir. We've seen the Pathan brothers do exceptionally well. We had Umran Malik 3 years ago, fast-paced battery, bagging in that contract of 4 crores for Sunrisers Hyderabad. Now Auqib Dar. It's very important for cricket in Kashmir as well. But you spoke about, touched upon it. You spoke about his, records in the domestic cricket recently. I'm just going to take our viewers through them one by one because they're interestingly impressive. Firstly talking about him being the Dale Steyn of Baramulla, that's because Dale Steyn is his idol, you know. Then talking about recent performances, she spoke about the SMAT. I'm going to talk about the Ranji Trophy as well, because that in itself is excellent. He just comes off a 10-wicket haul. He's taken 44 wickets in the 24-24, 20-25 Ranji Trophy, an average of 13.93. That is insane, and a strike rate of 30.47. He was selected for the North Zone in the 2025-2026 Duleep Trophy, where he picked up a 5-wicket haul and 4 wickets in 4 consecutive balls. You talk about his career, he's played first class, 28 matches in first class cricket, 84 wickets, economy of 3.04, average of 22.5. Enlisted 29 matches, 42 wickets, economy of 5.07, average of 28.9. In T20s, 27 matches, 28 wickets, economy of 7.83, average of 26.4. Now talking about DC, you know, in this pick,
what exactly he can do for DC, where does he fit in the entire DC team? So what do you think, where does he fit in the entire DC team, and what actually can he do for DC? DC is one of the teams that have performed. But somehow they have not been able to make a mark in IPL.
Absolutely.
Even if they have changed captains over and over again, and we had seen that last year, they were giving an amazing performance in the first half of the season and
suddenly dropped. Yeah, absolutely. You know, interestingly, because I was just looking at that squad. You had Mitchell, you have Mitchell Stark. It's great for Auqib as well, because he's going to be, playing aside Mitchell Stark, who is in the most beautiful form of his life.
He's the most iconic and most legendary player coming in from Australia. See, whenever you see him on pitch, have to be scared if Stark is playing.
Absolutely. So he's going to be playing alongside him. If you talk about the fast-paced battery that they have as well, you have Natarajan, who's eyeing that comeback. You have Mukesh Kumar, who's going to be playing. You have Mitchell Stark, as I spoke about. Spinners there, they have 2 of India's best spinners there. Akshar Patel and Kuldeep Yadav is going to be there. So he's going to be fighting.
KL Rahul is also there.
Absolutely, they have KL Rahul. You talk about batting, it's packed as we can talk about it. You have Nitish Rana now, you have David Miller, an excellent buy for just 2 crore. You have Tristan Stubbs, who is someone they are backing their money on, and he's really played well for them. You have Karun Nair, obviously, who we saw a redemption arc being completed last year as well. Then you have Abhishek Porel, a very interesting young talent. KL Rahul, obviously, who's going to be their captain. And he's not going to be their captain, but their front runner in that batting line.
He's going to be overlooking the entire team.
Absolutely.
Just from the side, he's going to be overlooking, but when KL Rahul plays, everyone sees.
Absolutely. They've bought in Ben Duckett as well to possibly give Abhishek Porel that option of being rested at some point of time. So it's a very, very interesting team. In fact, if I'm being absolutely honest, I don't see Auqib Dar coming into the side straight away. Maybe he's going to be that surprise pick, that impact sub, because he can bat and bowl as well. Akshar Patel uses him.
Where he fits. Where do you think, when you talked about these fast bowlers and everything, because he is also one fast bowler, right? So where do you think he's gonna fit?
Absolutely, because I think he's going to be a very good number 7 or a number 8 for them, because as I said, he can bowl those 4 overs. He's very handy with the bat as well. He's an all-rounder, remember. So giving them that option of an extra batsman. They don't have a fast all-rounder. They don't have a fast bowler who's an all-rounder. I would say Akshar Patel is the other all-rounder who's a spinner himself. So that gives them a very interesting and a very new option, because very few teams have that option. You talk about Cameron Green, who's gone for a lot of money. He's also a fast bowling all-rounder.
And exactly all-rounder.
Absolutely. Mumbai have Hardik Pandya, who plays that position, has excelled at that position for a really long time. You have Andre Russell in KKR. Venkatesh Iyer possibly could play that role for RCB this year as well.
We can see that, but of course, it is going to be a question mark. Where do they place him?
Absolutely. So the highlight of this particular buy and this particular auction have been these fast bowling all-rounders that all the franchises have put their money on. So in this case, this looks like someone they're going to be grooming for the next 10 years, and they're not looking in this particular IPL for.
Of course. I think Auqib Dar is going to be one of those players that DC is going to hold on to. And actually, like you said, they're going to groom him and take him further. Like for 10 years, they have to groom the player, and actually, eventually, might
absolutely. They might not get 10 years with him. Actually, he's 29, so there was possibly 5 more years with him. But still, it's a pick for the long run as well.
Exactly.
Whether this pick could be filling that very awaited number one for DC. Saw RCB finally win the trophy.
Yeah.
Will it be DC's year?
Exactly. That's going to be a question mark in itself altogether. But yeah, we'll see how DC's entire squad is being lined up.
Absolutely.
In this IPL 2020.
It's looking very exciting, but we can only tell what's going to happen in 4 months, because what matters at the end of the day is how these players play together as a team. But the headline for now, Auqib Dar 8.4 crores for the Delhi Capitals. We wish him all the best. Thank you for watching NewsX YouTube.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.